Lead detection, social-political crisis, human-wildlife interaction are some of the challenges the Africa CDC is facing to curb the spread of Mpox. The virus is spreading at an alarming rate across the continent, as non-endemic countries like Kenya and Uganda report cases. The virus was declared a global emergency back in 2022 when it spread over 70 countries. But next week, the Africa CDC will declare the virus a public health emergency.
In line with Article 3, Paragraph E of Africa CDC Statute, approved by Head of State during the AU Assembly, I read, Paragraph E, Africa CDC will declare a public health emergency of continental security in close consultation with affected member states and, as appropriate, relevant stakeholders.
People living with HIV and AIDS are the most exposed and present a high mortality rate on the continent. According to the Africa CDC, there's a 32% increase in the DRC. So far, it says only 200,000 vaccine doses have been made available, with the continent needing at least 10 million doses of the Mpox vaccine. Each dose is expensive, however. The Africa CDC is hoping to collaborate with manufacturers to reduce the vaccine's price, but for now, distribution is key.
But then what is also important that people that are infected with Mpox and HIV, it will be extremely important also to link the two programs. That's why we had a discussion with the Minister of Health this morning, and we emphasized on that we need to bring in the HIV program, we need to bring in the PEPFAR team, to ensure that all those people that are not yet on antiretrovirals also benefit from both intervention, including antiretrovirals, to make sure that they are they are strong enough to be able to also support the intervention that will come on the Mpox side.
For the Africa CDC, mobilizing resources and providing technical assistance will be a major priority, as the public health team hopes that all African partners will finalize the pandemic agreement to help the continent to counter the public health crisis. Nick Mudimba, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.